Good morning. Bitcoin is crashing now again. We had a pump. We're getting a dump. It is just a yo-yo train of emotions, guys. This is wild, but it is Friday nonetheless. And on Fridays, we have a pretty fun stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours. So we're looking forward to that. However, let's jump into the Bitcoin price. Let's identify what we are looking for today. Now, looking at Bitcoin here, we can see that we are slowly but surely coming down, 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 down. And there's some things to be aware of for today. So 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We have non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. So this will probably move markets. So let's be prepared. I'm not going to jump into a trade until probably, let's say 9 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to let the volatility or whatever the heck is going to happen with all of this happen. We're going to let it happen. We're going to watch the dollar index, okay? This is the trick, okay? You're going to watch the dollar index. We're going to see which way it fakes us out, okay? So it's 3 moves typically. 1, 2, 3. The fake move, the actual move, okay? So we're going to watch this. Let's see what happens after the dust settles. We have made a lower low on the dollar. We're looking for a continuation to the downside. We want to see Bitcoin pump, okay? That's what we want to see, all right? That's our bias. However, right now you can see we're clearly making lower lows all the way down. We had a buy level over here. However, it has just rolled over. It did come up perfectly to our rejection zone yesterday. So you can see here we have had some good calls. Nonetheless, we also had some great calls yesterday with the breakout trade. Thank you, Kyle. The continuation, thank you, Schaefer. And Brewberry, thank you for teaching and helping everybody. Also with me, I've had some good calls as well. So join us over here on the free Discord full of awesome, super technical analysis. You get 5 of them for free. And, a great community full of non-douchebaggers. Okay, so that's what it's all about. So let's jump into the price action today, and then we'll get into the trade setups that I am looking for after the dust settles on Bitcoin. So we were expecting the 3-day. Okay, the 3-day to turn it up for what? However, it's not going to do so with this big rejection down. You can see the big wick now. This is not looking pretty, okay? So we need to be patient. Same with the 2-day. Very ugly wick downwards. Flattening of the VWAP, okay, could be posturing to the upside. However, once this prints, it's not going to be pretty, okay? So we can anticipate, right? With this candle, we get to anticipate what the print is going to be like on Market Cipher, right? And right now, it's down. It's down, okay? So it's not going to be so pretty. And you can see there's a continuation anchor trigger wave here. We'll see what happens. Nonetheless, doesn't look too good. We could just come back down here and consolidate as well, okay? Looking at the daily here. The daily money flow is nice, okay? I will not disagree with that. The daily money flow is nice. We have the VWAP posturing to the upside. Same with the stochastics, flattening out a little bit. However, it does look like it could run, but this does not look too good. Okay, so we need to be patient and let price come to us. We're going into the weekend, okay? So there might be a little bit of a trading opportunity here. However, I would suggest patience for today. And you can always just, sit on your hands and save money rather than lose money. That is always an option, okay? Some days it's best to sit out. If there's not those, at least A+, B+ setups, if you're taking a little C+ setup and hoping to make a couple $100, maybe sometimes you're risking too much. So something to consider along the way. Okay, going into the 12-hour. The 12-hour was the bullish looking one, okay? It was like, oh, we're ripping. We're going to the upside. We're going to fly. Nah, it's come back down to the 0 line. So we want to see a bounce, okay? We want to see a bounce. We've just got a pretty much bearish engulfing. It hasn't fully engulfed here. The close has not come in completely engulfing, which is kind of hopeful, right? So you can see we're bouncing a little bit right now as we speak, but pretty much engulfing this candle here. So yes, we got that move up. Now we've had that move down, wrecking the bulls and wrecking the bears, okay? Very interesting indeed, because, we're like, man, aren't they just going to pump our bags? Like, is this bull run still on Alexo Crypto? Are we just going to chop sideways here and bore the heck out of everybody? Yeah, probably, most likely. I mean, we can see here on the heat map as well. Where does the liquidity lie? Okay, and this is too nitty gritty in the close term time frames. Okay, so looking at this, where is the liquidity lying? there is still a lot of longs below us here, guys. There's a lot of longs that want to get grabbed. Okay, so I would, if anything, I would look for a swing failure pattern somewhere down below here, grabbing this liquidity before heading upwards. You can see there's not as much shorts. There's still some up here, but I would suggest that there's probably a higher likelihood of them coming down before going up. Okay, and that's just a bias from the heat map, right? So we want to add confluence to where our trading is and how we are looking for a reaction on price. We're going to get rid of that as well. So going over to here on the beautiful wedge crawling sideways, still looking good, guys, unless we come down and take out, like, I mean, close on like a daily below here. I'm still remaining quite bullish, okay? Looking for this continuation within here and onwards and upwards we go, okay? The trend is your friend. So looking at the 8 hour here is pushing up, coming down to the 0 line, retesting the 0 line. Also here with the 4 hour, you can see that we are getting oversold here a little bit on the view up. So we could look for that turning back up maybe halfway through the day. That could be a potential right now, but you can see we do have bearish momentum coming in right here. Anchor, trigger, right? So something to be cautious about. Nonetheless, money is very choppy, okay? Money is choppy on the 4 hour. We like to see steady money, okay? We like to see steady money, whether it's up or down, but we like to see it be pretty steady, you know? You can see here, you're pretty steady, right? Nonetheless, you're pretty steady here, you're pretty steady here, right? So we want to see that, and right now we are pretty red. So hopefully we can cross up and get steady into the green and continue this march on upwards, okay? We can notice on our right here that a lot of the alts are bleeding out, especially Solana looks like it's taking a beating. Did it get an outage? Am I reading that right? Let me know in the chat down below. Maybe throw an otter down there or something. Solana's crisis. Checking why 75% of users are failing. Uh-oh. This is good. Solana scrambles to tackle failed transaction surge and compliance. Whew. Solana. Could this be the manipulation they want to affect the price of Solana so that they can buy cheaper? We'll see. $170 Solana all the way back down. We'll have to check out that as well. This could be affecting the Bitcoin price, unfortunately, as well. A lot of FUD, right? You can look for this continuation here. Whew, look at that. Nice little trend line. Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's look at what the trade setups are for today. Okay, you can see we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. I'm not too keen on that. So let's look here. 2 hour cooling off, a little bit of an anchor, trigger. Okay, continuation upwards. This could be a possible push that we are looking for right now. Okay, remember, we're going to watch the dollar, right? We got 15 minutes till we get this print. We're going to watch the dollar. So I'm going to try and get this video before that. Hopefully it uploads quick enough. So want to see that push onwards and upwards to the upside. You can see a little bit of consolidation trying to push upwards. We drew that trend line. However, I can see that we're holding the tops here. That's important to me. Probably a golden pocket. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, golden pocket, 786 coming back down within the range. Okay. I'm going to do something a little bit different today, just because I don't like what that's giving me. Okay, so this is going to be our sell zone. When we come up to it, we want to see a reaction of price, okay? Sell zone. We always mark these out for you guys just so you can look for a reaction of price, exhaustion on wicks, bearish divergence, even like a little tap with exhaustion volume coming up into it. There's just key levels that we definitely want to isolate price at, so that we can definitely make that moolah, okay? Moolah is good. Swing low to swing high. 786 back into this range. Like, we are touching the top right now, which is good, but we said that the liquidity probably lies down below us here. I don't see us dropping that far today. Yeah, 786 point of control, so we can identify that level. You can see right here, and we'll keep that as our buy zone for now. However, the big juicy trade is definitely going to be a fake out of the liquidity down below, where we are coming. Let's say, don't want to scare you guys. It's too early in the morning to scare you guys. However, coming down to this key level here could be indicative. Let's see. That is also a fib extension, a 272 extension you can see here. And then we have our 618 extension here. We're not going to say that lower one, but we are definitely going to say that if we do continue to crash, we have some levels marked out below us, okay? And I will definitely share this chart with you guys in the Discord prior to uploading the video so that you guys are prepared. And remember to look over to the right, okay? These will give you the levels. Look at the right, look at the right, look at the right. It'll tell you the levels that I have marked out for you guys in advance so that you guys can trade alongside us and make some money, because it's all about making that moolah, okay? So we're looking for that isolating price. However, we want to see that continuation. Overall, from what we've gotten from Market Cipher, it does look like we're cooling off, okay, going into the weekend. You can see we've had that pump up, grabbing some liquidity here. Most of the liquidity is lying down below here. Okay, so a nice little swing failure outside of this area would be indeed quite nice for grabbing all these people long right now late, and then coming back up and trying to wreck these shorts, faking them out, and then probably heading onwards and upwards. So we'll be patient. Next week should be a doozy, and we'll be prepared for that. I'll let you guys know what I'm looking at throughout the day. I will be trading today, and hopefully making lots of money. So let's watch that Dixie. Let's watch the heat map, and let's go over to Solana quickly because we can see that Solana is getting beat up. Okay, so Solana, FUD. We did have a Solana trade. That played out half of the trade, so I wasn't too upset with that. However, yeah, rolling over, coming back to key resistance, losing this mega support. Whew, poor Solana, man. Poor Solana. Okay. Yeah. So we do have some levels down below here on Solana 162, 166, 169. We're bouncing off 169 right now. But if we do continue to fall, you're coming down to 153. Not looking too good for Solana right now with all this FUD. And it is rolling over. Okay. So use good risk management. Protect yourselves before you wreck yourselves. Overall, everything's looking a little bit ugly. Rolling over. All that good stuff. So might be a DCA day, buy the dip day. But however, we want to be patient, let the dust settle, especially after the news. And hopefully this gets to you well. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys later on tonight, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.